I don't think there's enough awareness among the CEO and the supply chain community about the financial impacts of supply chain disruptions.
Over 35% cost more than $100 million to the companies involved. And they actually result in 10% lower sales and 11% higher cost of goods sold. In many companies, that can completely wipe out your margin. Even more important is the length of time these go on, often over a year. And when you get into extended disruptions, 40% of companies never recover.
It's very difficult to make investment decisions around the cost of managing risk. If the thing doesn't happen, you don't know what it would have cost if it had have happened, and therefore you don't know what the other side of the return on investment equation looks like. We've done some research recently through Cass Business School at catastrophic events that actually took place and what was the impact for the organisation. And in almost every case, the event that happened was absolutely catastrophic, but extremely unlikely, which is why I think perhaps they were underestimated by boards, both in terms of time and attention, but also investment in risk management.
Clearly you can't plan for everything. The recent events in Japan, the volcanic ash incidents, have highlighted the need to have effective business continuity plans in place that are also tested. Things that you can plan for are things like seasonality, whether that's summer or Christmas peaks. Critical to that is not only the ability to have agreements in place for carriers, but also that there is sufficient capacity across a company's business units, and also that those business units don't operate in silos, so they dilute so that the capacity is actually optimised. If the supply chain is mapped and understood, the trade-offs between inventory and the desire to maintain just-in-time supply can be modelled and optimised.
Where there is a low-cost critical component, we would certainly recommend, and many of our members have adopted this strategy, of moving to dual source and a much less stringent just-in-time strategy.
People are starting to think more about, instead of just in time, they're starting to think of just in case.